What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Oopsie, and I'm bringing you guys another meta loadout video guide, kind of talking about the close range meta options that you can be using as of season 3.5 reloaded. This is kind of pairing to the last video that I made about the top three long range options. With that being said, in today's video we will be talking about the BP50, the MCW, the WSP9, and the Striker 9. We have the HRM here, kind of, you know, referencing the meta that was before this 3.5 season update. With that being said, if you guys watch any type of competitive Call of Duty, whether it be your favorite streamer playing ranked or just any type of tournament, you guys saw that everybody was using an HRM and the Ram 7. With that being said, as of this update, as you guys can see, the HRM is no longer the best gun. Honestly, the WSP9 has the fastest time to kill, but with it being the fastest time to kill, you guys can get all this information from sim.gg, but if you guys go over here into the stat comparison, as you guys can see, it has honestly the worst fire rate out of all the options here. So just because it has the fastest time to kill doesn't mean that it has the fastest fire rate or it's gonna kill the fastest. With that being said, the WSP9, like I said, that does have the fastest time to kill up until about 18 meters. Then the second option is the MCW conversion kit, which it has the fastest time to kill up until about the it has the second fastest time to kill up until about the 18-meter range, and the number one time to kill up until about the 20-meter range. With that being said, the MCW is a AR, but I am using the conversion kit, which does make this gun absolutely busted close range. And the third option we will be talking about is the BP50, which has the third best time to kill and is honestly, it has, I think, the fastest fire rate out of all the guns. And the last but not least is the Striker 9, which is honestly my favorite and the one that I see everybody using. But with that being said, the Striker 9 seems to kind of be lacking, but it is, I feel like, the true SMG out of all of these. With that being said, we do have two ARs in this video. The first gun we're going to be talking about is the WSP9. And looking back at the chart, as you guys remember, it has the fastest time to kill, but honestly, it has the slowest fire rate out of the bunch. With that being said, this gun is still really viable. And if you tend to hit your shots, this gun is going to benefit you a lot since it has the fastest time to kill. With that being said, you kind of do have to hit your shots just because, you know, the fire rate isn't as rewarding as some of these other classes. With that being said, let's get straight into the build. The build that I was using, or that I have been using, I'm going to try and get a gameplay for you guys, is the his short light barrel, the Zen compensated flash hider, the DR6 hand stop, 50 round mag, and the WSP classes factory stock. I like this stock because it literally feels like it has no recoil. You could honestly mess around and throw on the 40 just so your gun feels a little bit smoother and the movement is a little bit smoother. With that being said, I have seen, if there is one gun that I've seen so many different classes, it is the WSP9. I've seen long range builds, I've seen close range builds, I've seen absolute movement builds. Like, I've seen it all with this gun. So with that being said, I think this is one of the most diverse guns out of all of them as well. So, you know, you go ahead and find a different class, go ahead and try it. Honestly, this gun is really fun and I really do recommend it. The next weapon we'll be talking about is the MCW conversion kit AR, which is pretty much an AR but with the conversion kit. It does give it the mobility of an SMG. With that being said, honestly, this gun is, like I said, going back to the chart, it has the fastest TTK from about 17 meters to about 20-ish meters. As you guys can see, it has the fastest TTK, but it has a really consistent TTK and the second fastest TTK out of the guns that I'll be showing you guys today, as you guys can see in the chart. As for the class, I was using the Plz Break, the DR6 hand stop, 40 round mag, and the slate reflector, as well as you have to throw on the Jack Raven kit. This is what makes the gun busted. I have seen so many different variations of the muzzle. I've seen people use the ZH compensated flash hider. I've seen people throw on a suppressor. Like I said, a lot of these classes are what I like to use. If you feel like you want to throw something else, I mean, feel free to do that. It is all preference here. For the next gun, we'll be talking about the BP50 conversion kit, which is another conversion kit AR, but nonetheless, honestly, the conversion kit is what makes it absolutely busted at the close range. But with that being said, let's get straight into the build. I was using the Plz Break, the 9mm high grain, the Tris IV grip, the Kimura RYL33 laser, and as we look at the chart, you guys will see that this is the third fastest time to kill out of the bunch. But if we do look at stat comparison, it has the fastest fire rate out of all the guns we'll be talking about today. It has a 983 rounds per minute. With that being said, this is a really fun class, and please throw on the Jack Revenger kit. That is the whole reason for this. If you're just using the AR, it pretty much becomes an AR, like a medium range AR. I 100% recommend throwing on the conversion kit. It's what makes this gun fun to use and broken at close range. And the last gun we'll be talking about is the Striker 9, which if we look here at the TTK chart, we will see that it is the gun that falls short out of the rest of them when it comes to TTK. But with that being said, out of the guns that we were talking about technically today, it does have the second fastest fire rate, which, that's kind of the reason why this gun is good at close range. It has a pretty fast fire rate and a pretty good time to kill. With that being said, this is a class that I was using recently, the ZH compensated flash hider, DR6 hand stop, high grain, 50 round drum, and the RB cordless assault stock. But I was using in my most recent best meta video, I was using this class in particular here, which is the ZH compensated flash hider, the Strike Elite long barrel, 50 round drum, slate reflector, and the FSS priority tactical stock. This build right here does have a little bit more range compared to this first build that I just showed you guys, but I would 100% recommend this build here. I think I had more fun with this build, and I will be dropping a absolute banger video with this striker class in particular. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope that there was some type of information that you guys could use in this video here. And if you guys stayed till the end, you guys are absolute legends, and I appreciate you guys. If you liked the video, please make sure to drop a like and a sub. It really helps me out. And I am live every other day on Twitch. It's the first link in the description.